So another overview of some of the new modules that were added to the VCV library recently, and we start with another hardware port from Basil, this time Basil, a creative delay module. We already have crust and pizza, so this is another addition to this collection. Here I have a random sequence with pizza. Right, it's already going through Basil. I can make the delay longer or shorter. Right, I can even make it even longer by changing the speed to half speed. Right, and then add feedback. To the right it will be a sort of a normal feedback. To the left it will be a ping-pong feedback between left and right. We also have a freeze function. Here I'm using crust as a percussive voice sequenced by slips. Now I'm freezing Basil randomly, and I'm also modulating the delay time. Right, so we get this glitch effect. It's also great for carpless strong. Here I have a modulated LFO as the sound source, right? Just triggering or exciting Basil. Right, and now I can start adding feedback. Right, and we get this percussive voice. You can also modulate the feedback, of course. And we also have a diffusion effect. Right, also this I can modulate. I have here another example. By the way, all of the patches I show you in this video and many more are available on my Patreon if you want to explore them further and support the channel. But here I have a random sequence with an FM operator sequenced by the probe key from Impromptu. Right, and I'm using here the taps mode, so multi-tap delay. Right, first of all I can add feedback. And add delay taps. Right, so we get a nice texture. This just needs a nice bass drone. I have here the VCV VCO, again going through Basil with a short delay time with some modulation, so it's more of a chorus, if you will. The next module is Tapestry, which is, I guess, very much inspired by the Make Noise morphogene, where you can splice audio and even granulize it a bit. So here I have the FM operator. I will record a bit. Now I can add splice points, so let's say here and here. Then I can set the playback speed to, let's say, 50%, and then set the density, which will also introduce pitch shifting like on morphogene. right? But I can take it somewhere here, so there is no pitch shifting. Right, and now I can move between the slices, in this case, let's say with a random trigger, just triggering the next slice or splice. It's also fun to randomly trigger the recording. Right here I have random drums, just the drums from Nano. Right, and I'm randomly recording with probability the drums. Right, let me set the mix all the way up. Right, I'm modulating the size, the grain size, the scanning, and also the speed. So we get something a bit more glitchy. I will add a gated reverb here with plateau. And just like with Morphogene, also here we can use a clock. So I have here a sequence recorded with dark energy. And I'm using a modulated LFO as the clock, right? So it will scan through this sample at different rates. Now there's also an expander with bit crushing and a filter, right? So I can use the filter, for example. Right, and even modulate it. And there is also bit crushing and sample rate reduction, so I can also modulate the mix here. Add some delay to this. I will add a rhythmic bass that I have here, again with dark energy, some distortion, some chorus, a filter. We have three new modules from the Ambivalent collection. We have a tremolo, an auto-panner, we have a simple sequencer, and a sort of a distortion effect. The sequencer again is pretty basic. It has 8 steps, and CV and gates. In this case, unfortunately, I think it's a bug. They are inverted, so the gates will come out from the CV, and the pitch will come out from the gates. In this case, it's sequencing dark energy. I'm using the delay again from the same collection. And I'm also using here, after the delay, the distortion, the Chebyshev distortion, so I can distort the sound after the delay. I can just add more crunch to it. And again, we also have an auto panner. I have here a drone with 3 oscillators, the runner from Offensive. And I can bring in the panning, the amount. Right, we have of course frequency, phase, shape. I can modulate the frequency. And again, it's also a tremolo effect. So I have here another sequence again with the same sequencer, the same new sequencer from this collection. I'm sequencing 2 VCV VCOs. I'm driving it with probability with the random module, and I'm processing the VCOs again with the same distortion. And I'm using here the tremolo effect, right, modulating the frequency and the phase. And I'm sending a copy of this to the grainer module, again from the same collection, to granulize things. We can also use the sequencer as an oscillator. So here I'm driving it with a VCV VCO, right? Instead of a clock, I'm using a VCO. Again, shaping it with a distortion, and I'm using here the CV map from Sternmelder. Because there are no CV inputs on this distortion, I'm using the CV map to map modulation, so we can have some movement here, and there is also modulation from a bandpass filter. We have new modules from Teknological. We have a 3-channel sequencer, we have a logic module with probability, and we have also a sidechain module. So here I have the sequencer. It has again 3 channels, each channel with its own length. So we have 3 steps, 5 steps, and 7 steps. In this case, it's sequencing kick all. So the first channel will control the pitch. The second one will control the decay. And the third one, the timbre or the brightness. I also have here a bass drone with the classic VCO going through a filter. And I have a kick and a hi-hat again with the module, the drum module from Teknological and the sequencer. And I can now sidechain the kick to the bass. So I'm using here the new pump module, again the sidechain module. I can just use the same trigger I use for the kick drum. Right, change the shape. And we even have dry wet controls. And again we have a new logic module. Here I'm using 2 channels from this new sequencer. Right, and I'm using all 3 outputs and or an XOR to trigger more drums. And we have built-in probability, so I can add some probability to this. We have a new collection by Twisted Cable that can build a whole channel strip. So we have an input module, we have a gate, we have equalizer, compression, and an output module. So here I have Twin Slide, which is another new module from this collection, but I already have a full video about it. Basically a sort of a 303 clone. Right, so I have it going here through this chain. So the first module again is the input module. You can add some gain. Right, cut the lows, cut the highs, invert the phase. Then we have the gate. Right, so for example, I can add some punch here. Then we have the EQ. Right, so I can add, let's say, remove the lows a bit or add lows. Add some highs. Let's say something like this. Then we have the compression. Right, we also have auto gain. auto makeup gain in the right click menu. Right, you also have different modes here or different characters. Maybe this one. And then we have the output module with panning, dim, even more drive. Even a LUFS meter here. LUFS. Right, but of course we can also use them individually. We don't have to use them as a chain. So here I have drums, again with the nano drum module and the glitch sequencer. I'm using here already the output module, and each or most modules here in this chain have also an expander. So here I'm using the expander for the output module that has CV input, so I'm modulating the drive a bit, just again to add a bit more movement. Then I have here the compression and the EQ. I have here another voice. I'm using another new module from Twisted Cable, Mono Slide. Right, and it's going through a shape, which is again a gate, so I can have this voice playing only when the kick is playing. Right, so if I send the kick, I have it here coming through the multi. If I send it to the sidechain input, now it only plays together with the kick. There are a few more modules I would like to show you. The first one is Fugue, which is a 3-channel sequencer with an interesting feature. I have here 2 dark energies. I have 2 rows sequencing them, and there is here this wonder feature that will add a sort of a movement or variation to the sequence, to the pitch sequence. We'll add some delay to this. We also have a new function generator. It's very much inspired by the make noise maths. So I have here the 2 functions, looping, opening 2 filters for 2 VCV VCOs. Right, there is also some modulation on the envelopes. And it has also a logic section that I'm using to mix the 2 filters or the signals from the filters, and this is going to another bandpass filter. We also have a new FM synth and filter from Wintoid. This one has 4 operators and different algorithms, as you can see here. In this case I have operator 4 modulating operator 3, and then operators 1 or 2 are independent. Some modulation. It's also going through the new filter from the same collection. Again, it's a multi-mode filter with different filter types. Here in this case I'm using a notch. We have even more new modules from Outin. We have here a complex oscillator. It has ring modulation, frequency modulation, sync and wave shaping. And it's going through the new low-pass filter that I'm sequencing with the ADDR sequencer. And there's also a code generator module that you can generate codes with up to 16 channels, up to 16 nodes. There's also a new module from Störmelder. This is Ahab, which is a coding environment for Orca, so you can use it to create all sorts of things. I definitely want to learn how to use this. I have to learn Orca basically, but I think it's worth it. I think it's quite capable here. But that was it for today. Again, all of these patches are available on my Patreon if you want to explore them further and support the channel. Thank you again to all the developers. Cheers!